YouTube, what's good? It's your boy 360 Jeezy, and right now I just want to show everybody. Oh my goodness, it's real. It's real. It's here. It's here. It's real. Let me hold on. Let me get up. It's real. It's real. 1 million plaque.
Available in 3 grades and meticulously engineered to help protect your engine from deposits while giving you better gas mileage. Clearly subject days and
the reason why I don't put it like right here is because, you know, you gotta stay humble. You gotta put it down. You know, you gotta keep all your achievements low. You know what I mean? You know, this is the first one right here, 100K. So you gotta humble yourself as you go down. You know, as you go up, you go down. You know, you stay grounded. We got George right here doing his thing. Go follow him right here. Okay, he's almost at 100K. So make sure you follow him. The link will be in the description. Hard work, dedication, motivation. They're willing to go above and beyond. You know. You got Memo right here, still doing his thing. Got anything you want to say?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, we just gotta move on here. You got Really Barber right here.
There you go.
Talk to him.
Man, you know, hard work, dedication, motivation, segregation, hardcore domination, communication.
Talk about Call of Duty.
My man Arlen, what's good?
What's up?
Talk to him.
Go Cavs.
Man, come on. Whose man's is this?
LeBron James, man.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
Alright, YouTube, normally I start by telling you guys to brush and comb the hair in place before you actually start a cut, but in his case, he's a 360 waiver. He came prepared, alright? He already came with his hair brushed. So right now, I got my 2-guard open with my wall cordless seniors, and I'm just going with the grain, making sure I keep it consistent and go slow enough so I don't patch it. Using the 1-guard open, I'm going up about 1 inch. The reason why I'm starting with this guideline first is because I want to keep it as low as possible. I want to make sure that I keep as much waves that I can. I don't want to go up and cut out waves that, you know, he didn't want to, you know, cut out. So I'm going to start with the 1-guard open first, and I'm going to work my way up and go back down. Next step, I'm gonna go with the 2-guard open and just taking off bulk. All right, this is probably the last guard I'm gonna use, and you know, I'm just making sure everything blends in and it looks smooth. Now I can start with my bald line, setting it as low as possible and just getting that curve that I want. You don't want your guidelines to be strictly straight, because there will be no, uniqueness in your blend. So try to add some, different type of uniqueness when you're setting in these guidelines. So with the lever open, using my corners as much as possible, I'm flicking out. I don't want to set in a harsh guideline like I do on my normal videos. I just set in a guideline, but I'm trying to keep it as low as possible. So you want to make sure that you flick out so it all can blend in. Right now, you want to make sure you got your lever closed using your corners and flick out that bottom line. Now, the reason why I'm using my corners, because it's a tight area, so you don't really want to use the full blade, because that may take out areas that you don't want to take out. You know what I mean? So utilize your corners as much as possible, especially when it comes to tight areas. Sometimes the lever close will not take out that bottom line, so don't be afraid to use your trimmers and come behind it and flick out those areas where it just seems like there's a line. So with every cut, after you do your steps, you want to do detail work. You want to take a look away from the blend and look back at the blend. Take a look in the mirror, do whatever it is that you got to do to renew your eyes or just get a better look at certain angles. Right now I'm using my corners, got my lever open, and I'm just working in those areas where I see bulk. After that, I'm just going to use my Bronze Series 9 to make the bottom razor bald. That adds another transition to your blends, and it makes your cut look that much more cleaner. Now, as far as the back, it's basically the same steps. I'm just balding out with my Andes Slimline Pro LIs, making sure that line is straight as possible. Next, I'm just using my wall magic clips, and I'm just balding out the rest. Right now, I'm using the lever open, and I'm just going up about 1 inch and making sure that it's the same width all the way through. Next step, with the one guard open, I'm just scooping out, because with straight hair, it's kind of nasty if you set in that harsh guideline. So you want to make sure that everything flows together and you scoop out. Right here, I got my clipper over comb, and I'm just clipper over combing because I don't want to, take off that last wave. Right now, I'm putting back on the one guard, and I'm basically flicking out that top layer because I see some bulk. I'm putting on that zero guard closed, and in a flick out motion, I'm flicking out that middle line, making sure that, I just use my corners as much as possible, because certain areas are harder to get in between than others, all right? So make sure you guys use your corners as much as possible. And lastly, you want to make sure that you got your lever closed and flick out that bottom line. So because I cut his hair to a 2.5, I want to have my 1.5, and I want to, cut down that front line, because that way it'll expose the natural line, and also it will make the lineup more crispier. Now I'm spraying hairspray on my client's lineup area just to make that part stiff, so when I come behind it with the liner, it it's crispy. Right now I'm just gonna blow dry till dry. YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. My Snapchat is Jeezy360 and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. Make sure that you check out the links in the description below where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video. Otherwise, it's your boy 360Jeezy and I'm out of here.